Previously on Alan Wake. I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Welcome back to Alan Wake, everyone! It's kind of an awkward way to start me off, isn't it? Every time we have a recap episode, having just completed episode 3, we've now begun episode 4, in which my prediction did come true. In fact, we are a patient of a doctor
Good evening, Alan.
in a clinic.
Are you feeling better now? Feeling calm?
I'll kill you!
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
I can almost taste Dr. Hartman's condescension in the air. But apparently my wife is dead, or at least that's the reality the game would have me believe right now. Ooh, oh, it's this guy! It's Dr. Hartman. It's the one my wife was talking about.
For patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
I believe I can fit my
This way,
boot straight
Alan.
up your behind. Oh, wait a... Yeah, thanks for holding the door open, you dick. Ooh, that's a fancy elevator, though. So we're in Dr. Hartman's, You know, this is a very strange-looking clinic here. Looks more like a hotel, but I guess this is the place we saw in the distance.
From past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it, Doc.
We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
I have a feeling I'm talking to the Darkness Lady, the incarnation of all of those things that have been attacking me. She's taking the form of a doctor who's trying to convince me that she's not actually a threat, so she can take over this poor Bright Falls village and kill Alice.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
It's the darkness, man.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
Nice use of semicolons.
After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman obviously loved his own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I
I
can't
dug my
do it
nails
by
into the palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
I guess we're just waiting for the drug to wear
Let's
off
go
here.
inside.
So I can finally kick this dude's behind, but you know, you're not very threatening. You look like Alan Richter, honestly. We're good.
Now here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
And of course, by Alan Richter, I meant Andy. Or, you know, one of his 5 quintuplets.
Scary, scary.
Ooh, this guy's gonna be the one I talk to, that's for sure. He's got my info.
Emerson.
Emerson, a.k.a. Catwoman. You can help, right? Oh, wait a minute. Hey, this lady looks suspicious.
Mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
I would kill you if I did.
Mr. Wake is
Oh, you're just a
confused
little
enough.
old lady. Wait, are you the light bulb lady? No, you're not.
Me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Good point.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's
Boo.
Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strikes.
It's
yeah.
trash, of course. It does involve some
Get him to the
small
head.
creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Self-aware
No kidding.
humor. That's good stuff, Alan Wake. I can appreciate that. This looks like somewhere we should go to. Oh, wait, we have to follow him still. Well, screw that. We've got endeavors over in this area. You're a gentle-looking lad.
Hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
Have you?
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
I think you've just given me a sign that we are not, in fact, crazy. The darkness is not just a part of Alan's psyche.
This way.
It's
Now,
all around
you
us.
might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
The Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to kill you! That's what it should say. That's just the tagline,
My
really.
rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm!
He has a
Hope it
squeaky
wipes
hammer.
This place off the face of the earth.
That's a good
And
spirit.
these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had a, how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
These damn kids with their heavy metal Viking music.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I did not like the way he said that.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're alright, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's gotta go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
I think... Oh, wow.
My head was clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me. About everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
They've just given me a manuscript page, and if you guys recall...
No. Sorry,
we have
guys.
a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all.
I think these guys are going to ramble on for as long as I'll let them, so I'm going to go ahead and head back out here now. But if you guys recall, these two were actually in the cafe, I think. They sound exactly like the two elderly gentlemen that we ran into in one of the very first episodes, so it's particularly interesting to hear them sitting around in here. But now we have another manuscript page. It's Thomas Zane's writing and assistant.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Thomas Zane apparently is the name that we've been given inside of this clinic here. I haven't actually heard Dr. Hartman call me by my name yet, so I'm wondering whether or not he is addressing me by the name Tom as well, because obviously those two crazy kooks inside there labeled me as such. Not exactly sure how that's going to affect things in the future, and I don't know if it even makes a difference, because Alice has the same name that she did the entire time. So I'm wondering if that's just some kind of alter ego I've created for the storyline here. Oh.
I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
TVs are getting freaking creepy, man. Half expecting to turn around and there's complete darkness. But they're still down there, right? People are still there? Yes? Oh god. Am I alone again? No, they're there. Okay. That was scary. Oh, hey, QR code. Those are fun. Probably just goes to the Alan Wake website or something. They should be cooler than that. I remember the QR code in Fez. It had like some kind of code that it taught you to unlock some secret inside that room. There should be things like that more often. Not just like integrated marketing into your game. That's just stupid. And that one stands out like a sore thumb. I mean, like, why is there a QR code there? That doesn't even make sense. What's this here?
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk. Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Well, that's a bummer. Let's go ride, I suppose. Oh, hey, smug wait. Dr. Hartman.
Why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Oh, you are so helpful, Nurse Birch. Thank you.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
So they are calling me Wake, I suppose.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
Ooh, we got a real hammer now. Yeah! Bring down the hammer, Viking god! Ooh, manuscript page. Hang on a second. Where'd this come from? Was this here before? I might have just missed it. Barry in the lodge.
Talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
We killed Al. Oh, the crazy brothers have started some ruckus. Oh, whoa, hang on.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
The revolution has begun in Hartman's clinic. This is a good situation for us. We should take advantage immediately. Open the lockaway to Hartman's office. He's probably locked away in there like a crying little child.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Yes, we knew it. What's in here? Nothing. First aid kit?
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Oh no. Hartman, oh, he's trying to take my girl, isn't he?
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent,
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing. At all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Oh, it's Barry! He's actually here!
Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I'm
Barry?
famous!
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
I'm sure it will, buddy. Alright, well...
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Let's deal with Dr. Hartman, who has been lying to us this whole time, this bastard! Open her up, baby. Meet your maker, Hartman.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Whoa. Was that a smirk on his face?
My presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
He was happy about that. Oh no, ooh, manuscript pages. Hartman watches Wake fall.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
We are also finally within the realm of the manuscript page. Oh my goodness, this stuff is really creeping up on me quick. Okay, let's get going, baby. Oh, hey, come on now, come on, let's do it! Oh, don't you make me press A repeatedly. I'm not in any mood. Oh my goodness, wow, alright, not that way apparently. Dear God. Let's get out to the balcony, perhaps? Oh, nope, that's not a good idea. Okay, wrong direction. Holy crap. Escape! Run, Mr. Waco! Jeez. Oh, goodness.
Possessed bookshelves out of my way.
How do I get light? Oh, God. Wow, this is hurting me a lot. Upstairs? Upstairs. That's where the light is, right? Find me something nice to see. Oh, yes, generator. Good, 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 good. Crank this sucker on. I have the keys, I believe. Alright, here we go. This is actually a little bit more difficult than the usual ones. Oh, we gotta do it 4 times. Oh, 5 times. There we go. Yeah, there we go, buddy. Bring him down! Oh, it's not actually working. There's too much stuff in the way. There we go. Alright. Yeah, get rid of that nonsense. There we go. Let's do it. Mr. Wake, so like I was saying, though, the manuscript pages are finally catching up with what's actually happening in the world around us. These things are still dangerous. But I just need to get through it without getting hit by a couch. Just run through the living room. There we go. Oh, God. No. Oh, jeez. This way. Oh, safe haven. Recharge my strength. Ooh, and a flare. Yes, there we go. Alright, let's get the hell out. Holy cow. Bears. Don't throw bears at... Oh, tables too? Okay. Here we go. This'll take care of me. Let's take them all out. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, shoot. Didn't make it. Oh, boy. Is there a door? What the hell am I doing? Oh, that's not right. Do I need another flare? I'm out of flares already. Is there another one? Oh, there's another one. Okay, good. That's the only one left, though. I better make this count, otherwise I'm pretty much screwed here. Get out of my way, bear cubs. I'm the only bear allowed in this game. There we go. Alright. Problem solved, and there's another TV to fill me in, I'm sure, in my experiences. Oh, it's a car commercial. That's not at all what I was expecting. You know, I mean, I'm being possessed by haunted demons, but I could really go for a drive around in a Honda Civic, too. Ooh, manuscript page, here we go. Tell me about the car commercial, Alan. Hartman's mission.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
What a greedy little douchebag. He was keeping my wife here, well, probably not against her will, but within her will, just to get a producer credit on my next book. That doesn't even make sense. Books don't have producers. Dr. Hartman is a fool. Okay, that's something I don't want to be hit by. Let's just stand right here. Oh, God. What do I need to do? Tell me, game, please. That door doesn't open. Oh, goodness. Open everything up. Whoa, oh, God. Okay, it broke through. Let's run. I think it's just time to get the hell out, right? Oh, that's a window. That's not a door. Oh, goodness. Ouch. Get out of my way. Oh, yes, you broke the door open for me. Thank you. All right, I'm going to dodge this, right? I'm going to dodge. Nope, didn't dodge it. Well, run out. Run out now. Okay, we made it. We made it.
I'm here.
Open the gate, you idiot. Does it look like I'm in any condition to do so myself? Let's go.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're going to have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Thank you. You are a kind, saintly soul.
Look at the house, Al. Look out.
Jesus. All right, time to go. Time to go. This way? Right? No. Oh, that's not taking me anywhere. Where's the hedge maze? Need to find my way out. This is a gate. I can take it out, right? Just shine it down. I'm getting hit by so many things. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Let's do, buddy, please, and thank you. Holy cow, batteries, yes, all this good stuff. All right, guys, cliffhanger ending. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Alan Wake. Next time we proceed through the Garden of the Hedge Maze, we escape the evil clinic of Dr. Hartman. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Bear. I'll see you then.